Do you control your thoughts? You probably said, hell yeah, bro. Of course I do. Maybe you said, yeah, most of them. I have another question for you. Do you control your negative thoughts? You probably said, bro, of course not. Why would I want to think negatively? No one wants to be negative. No one wants to feel negative emotions. They just happen. They happen on autopilot. Pause the video right now and just listen to your thoughts. Listen to the words that you tell yourself. And when you come back to this video, tell yourself whether they are positive or negative thoughts. Chances are you're back at the video and they're negative. Most of the day, we think negative thoughts on autopilot, right? Because you just said that you don't control your negative thoughts. You wouldn't try to negatively think purposefully. And these thoughts control our life. Like, if you think about what actually controls our life, a lot of people say, my outer circumstances control me, this. They play the victim. But what actually controls you are your own thoughts and emotions. If you know the power of your own thoughts and emotions, you can literally create your own reality with the right thoughts and with the right emotions. And the single most important thing to do to manifest your dream reality is to meditate. Listen to those negative thoughts, listen to those negative emotions, and let them go. You're probably thinking, bro, I don't want to meditate. This shit is so hard. This shit sucks. I'm going to click on the next video. This is what we instinctively, naturally do to distract ourselves from our negative thoughts. We play video games. We watch TV. We watch YouTube. We scroll on our phone. We eat junk food. Anything that can distract us from our negative thoughts rather than confronting them and letting them go. Because that's all meditation is. It's not some special secret monk. People can only do it. Like, you don't have to be some fucking spiritual master to meditate. You just need to be able to be aware without judging and letting go. Your five senses, your thoughts, and your emotions. Becoming aware of them, observing them without judgment, and letting them go. Personally, I want to feel anxious when I'm meditating. I want to feel negative thoughts, feel negative emotions when I'm meditating. Because then that way I could do the same thing throughout the day. Maybe I get anxious making a YouTube video. So then I just think back to my meditative practice, remember that same feeling that I felt, thinking, oh, no one's gonna subscribe to my YouTube, no one's gonna like this video, it's not gonna help anyone. And then I start feeling anxious, I start feeling like shit. I purposefully try to think of the hard things that I have to do in my life while I'm meditating. And I purposefully try to feel those negative emotions associated with that. And then I just let those things go. So maybe lately I've been bulking, kind of a dirty bulk. So I'm a little more overweight than I would like to be. When I look in the mirror, I think, fuck, I just ruined my physique. I know in a few months from now, when I cut back down, I'll be so grateful for my bulk. But if you've ever been on a bulk, you know that you kind of have body image issues because you just think, fuck, like I had a six-pack before. Fuck, I don't have you know what I'm saying. But like when I look in the mirror, I think, fuck, I'm out of shape. I'm overweight. I shouldn't have bulked. All of these negative thoughts, and I'm telling myself, like, I'll never get back to my old physique. I'll never get back to that body fat percentage. I can't do this, etc., etc. I listen to all those negative thoughts. I listen to all those negative emotions, all the limiting beliefs that I have purposefully, all the negativity associated with that. And then I just practice being aware of those thoughts without judging them. I don't say this is a good or bad thought. This anxiety is good or bad. This emotion I feel is good or bad. I simply let it all go. This takes a lot of practice. You need to practice meditation daily. But the more you practice this, the easier it becomes to do it throughout the day. And then the more life-changing this will become. Because then you could take the next step of manifestation, which I will talk about in the next video, where you actually start to reprogram your subconscious mind. But you need to become present and mindful and aware of the thoughts that you have right now. Practice letting those go. Practice letting go of the negative beliefs, limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, the negative emotions associated with those beliefs, because those really do create the reality that you're living right now. And if you aren't living the reality that you want to live, you don't feel the way that you want to feel, then you need to practice letting go of those things, which is the first step. Then the next step is reprogramming those thoughts and emotions to feel the way that you would feel in your future life, and then you'll automatically create the life that you want to live. But it all starts with that first thing, meditation, being aware without judgment, and letting go. So practice that. I'll leave 2 guided meditations down below that are fucking amazing. The first one's just kind of like almost an affirmation meditation by Sadhguru. I think that's how you say his name. But he basically just walks you, he just says like, for like an hour straight, he just says, I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. And I just like to breathe in when he says, I'm not the body. I breathe out when he says, I'm not even the mind. And I just get in such a deep meditative state because I like your body and your mind are all that we have, right? Or so we think. But when you become so aware of your body, your bodily sensations, your emotions, and your thoughts, and you realize you aren't the body, you aren't the mind, you become pure consciousness. And when you're able to let go of all the negative thoughts that come up in that meditation, all those negative emotions that come up in that meditation, all the 5 senses that you feel, imagine how powerful this is throughout the day. But I'll also leave another guided meditation below by Alan Watts. If you haven't checked that one out already, I highly recommend you check that one out first because it really just teaches you what meditation is, gets you in such a deep meditative state. And once meditation finally fucking clicks, you can recreate that meditative feeling, that meditation practice over and over and over again. You need to do this daily for it to stick, for you to actually be able to change your life, for you to be able to do this throughout everyday life. And I'll also have one-on-one coaching if you want. There's a Google form down below. The first session is absolutely free. I also launched a course recently. If you want to learn about reprogramming your subconscious mind entirely, I give a complete overview, a complete walkthrough on how to do that. But the first step is becoming mindful, becoming present. So don't click on the next video. Don't sap your presence. Don't sap your mindfulness. Go meditate. You don't even need to go meditate. Just do something and try to be as present as possible. Let go of all your negative thoughts, all your negative emotions, and you realize how fucking peaceful you feel. I'll see you in the next video.